Good swing to put on a ball, and he was able to do that last night, and I'm sure it's got his confidence level growing.
Yeah, happy for Jed, clearly big for us too, and it's a great point. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in sports, and coming off the bench to hit's the hardest thing to do within hitting. So, Jed's a good player. A couple years removed from 30 homers. It's no small feat. He's a good player, and speaks to the depth of this team, and the way we're built now, it just pushed his opportunity consistently to the side a little bit, but he's still in a valuable spot, and clearly a big at bat last night and big situation, and he came through.
Good effort from Dakota Hudson last night. He gave you a chance. Only 74 pitches. Did you think about maybe leaving him in a little longer?
Yeah, it's interesting about the pitches, Claves, on a couple of different ways. I don't want to be too long-winded with this, but specific to Dakota, you're sitting there, and I've made the mistake of, and I don't know why 100 is the benchmark for it, but I guess something has to be. But I've managed games, and I'm sitting there going, man, this guy's cruising, and not especially, but tend to be sinker ball guys. You go, all right, and a lot of times sinker ball guys get better as the game goes. That's an advantage, and then sometimes they start to elevate it, like, better do something. And but I've gotten that trap of going, this guy's cruising, he's got all these pitches, and then next thing you know, you look up, it's like, yeah, he had the pitches, they just, you didn't get the outcome you wanted, and, that's part of it. You don't want to be knee-jerk, obviously, but, to walk through, and the other side of the fact of the matter is, guys like Miles at 93 the other day, and we send him back out, and he's been super efficient, his stuff's really crisp, and, he could pick up the seventh with confidence in it, which he did, so, last night's decision, start him out, he'd be on the ground, and, of course, Marquez hits the ball in the air, lines it in the left center for the double, and so we got Carlos going, and Flowers Riley elevates the ball to right, moves him over, and at that point it's like, all right, ball's starting to get up, and we got a guy that can get a punch out and the ground ball in the bullpen, so we make the change.
2 days with a different lineup, but it seems like you're getting some good at-bats. I know Matt's been a guy who let off a lot, but he's starting to swing the bat the way I think everybody hoped he would.
Yeah, we saw it coming. That move was facilitated as much about Carp as it was about Dexter, really. He high on base percentage and swinging the bat well and getting on base. And, we wanted to feed, Goldie and Paulie and Azuna and, a little more consistently. But we really felt like Carp was getting there, Claves. He really did. And I don't think the move had any effect one way or the other. I think he was going to continue, to get to where he is now and take good at-bats and start to see the reward for him.
Speaking of reward, we're going to reward everyone with a lineup that looks like the one last night.
We are going to reward them. It's similar. We don't have Hosey in there to start, so we're going to lead off with Dexter, and then we've got Goldie, DeYoung, Azuna, Carp, Yachty, Colton, Bader, and then, of course, we got Jack throwing it on the mound.
Looking forward to seeing you later.
I can't wait.
Manager's Chat brought to you by Webster University. We'll come back. Mike Claiborne talks Memorial Day celebration here at the ballpark tonight. The Hammer Total Access pregame show on the St. Louis Cardinals radio network.
The following is an emergency announcement from Skechers. You're paying too much for shoes. $175 for Nike or Adidas? That's a national disaster. You don't have to pay a lot for world-class performance and comfort. Edward Cheserek just had the 5K world record wearing Skechers. I could go on, but you need to hear about comfort. They've got Skechers exclusive air-cooled memory foam footbeds across their lineup. You'll feel like you're walking on clouds for less. Find Skechers at a Skechers store near you or wherever stylish shoes are sold. Hey, Amy, did you know the Honda Dream Deal sales event is literally happening right now?
Literally? I don't trust that word anymore ever since my coworker Jerry told me he could literally eat 1,000 burritos.
Well, that's literally impossible. But there is literally a Honda Dream Deal sales event happening right now. And Honda is KBB.com's 2019 best value brand. Seriously.
Visit HondaCertified.com to find the Honda that's right for you. With 2.49% APR for well-qualified buyers on select models.
See dealer for financing details. Based on 2019 brand image awards from Kelly Blue Book, visit KBB.com for more information.
Hi, this is Kyle McClellan for RCP Outdoors. Never too late to upgrade your zero-turn mower, and RCP has the right Spartan mower for you. Spartan zero-turn mowers are American-made, and RCP has a wide selection of models in stock to choose from. The quality of Spartan mowers is hard to beat, and so is the price at RCP Outdoors. Go to RTP and let them show you the Spartan difference. You can test drive a mower on the spot at RTP Outdoors, 427 West Outer Road in Valley Park.
Total Information AM. Mornings 5 until 8:30. Let's go.
I'm Debbie Monterey. Along with Tom Ackerman, we'll get your traffic and weather together.
Westbound 270 still jammed in North County, Belfast.
This is Aggie with the meteorologist Steve DeVore. Let's go. Here's CBS News on the hour.
Steve, photos with Bloomberg Business. What's the deal with the Cardinals?
A 7-2 homestand. That's really good for
World, national, and local news, traffic and weather, business news, and sports. It's Total Information AM on KMOX. Ricky always wanted to play baseball in the majors. He was playing catch before he could walk, practically lived in the batting cages. He was behind home plate more than he was home. And one day, after all that hard work, he found himself walking into a Major League Baseball stadium. After buying a ticket at the front gate, a nosebleed seat obscured by a pole, but he was in there. No, Ricky never did play in the big leagues, but he did switch his car insurance to Geico, proud partner of Major League Baseball, which saved him a lot. So, all in all, things were good.
Break out the grill and fill up the kiddie pool. Summer is here. And when it comes to backyard barbecues, Dietz & Watson has you covered. Natural casing beef franks? Got 'em. Chicken sausage? Oh, yeah. So many chicken sausages, like Asiago and spinach, and Dewey, and Oktoberfest. And if folks get hungry while the grill is heating up, they've got a huge selection of premium meats and artisan cheeses. Somebody say pre-barbecue hors d'oeuvres? So gather up the fam and fire up the grill. You've got some eating to do. Dietz & Watson. It's a family thing.
Get Cardinals team news. Follow KMOX on Twitter at KMOX Sports. Ameren Total Access. Sponsored by the Gatesworth at 1 McKnight Place and Papa John's.
For energy efficiency needs in Missouri or Illinois, go to Ameren.com/rebate.
Here's the ballpark this evening. Beautiful night for baseball. Cardinals in Atlanta round out things for this three-game series. But more importantly, folks, tonight is Salute the Troops night here at the ballpark, sponsored by Boeing. And with us is Rob Atkinson. He is with Boeing. He's the chief engineer for an array of military aircraft. So, Rob, first of all, welcome. Let's talk a little bit about your job and also how important this event is for you and certainly all the folks at Boeing.
First, thanks so much for having me. It's an incredible day and quite moving to see so many people here recognizing our men and women in uniform. The community knows how much we owe to our service